Listen, don't take any guff from her. But take good care of her. Because if you don't, I'll kill you, you know. Okay, everybody out. Goodbye. Out. Get out.
Dorothy, it was great. Thanks for the hospitality. Sophia, girls, take care.
Stan, just a minute. I'd like to talk to you.
Well, sure, okay.
Now, let's go where we can have some privacy. Have a seat.
Well, what can I do for you?
The first thing you can do is get rid of that ridiculous toupee. I want to speak to the bald guy who left me.
What's the matter with you?
You walked out on me, Stanley Spornak.
Now I know why.
You walked out on me and you didn't even have the decency to tell me you were leaving. I heard it from some lawyer over the telephone. A stranger, Stanley, a total stranger, told me that my marriage was over.
Dorothy, look, things happen.
Things happened. You're damn right things happened. 38 years happened. 38 years of sharing and crying and dreaming and fighting and loving and children and diapers and school plays and little league and worrying if you'd get through your gallbladder surgery and wondering if I'd get through another Sunday dinner at your mother's house. And the lean years when the business failed. And the good years. And the happy Christmases. All those things happened, Stanley, and because they happened, I deserve better than a stinking phone call from my husband's legal representative. You had a choice, Stanley, and you took the easy way out, and it was a rotten thing to do. But now you're here in front of me, and you can't run away. And I finally get to have what you tried to cheat me out of. I finally get to say goodbye, Stanley.
Look, Dorothy,
I said goodbye, Stanley.
Honey, we just saw Stanley leaving. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I wouldn't be fine. I don't know what I would have done if Charlie had suddenly paid a visit. He's dead. You would have fainted. Are you really all right?
I'm feeling a little better.
And tomorrow you're going to feel a lot better. And the next day may be better still. And the next day may... That's right. And then one day Stanley's going to be out of your life completely.
Not completely. There'll always be a little part of him that stays with me. Of course, Dorothy, after 38 years, there are always bound to be some memories that stay with you. I wasn't talking about memories. I was talking about this.
already. I'm 80. I'd like to live long enough to see the next 10.
Don't need too much gin.
You're taking advantage. You know I'm whacked out on blood pressure medicine.
Honey, if the medicine bothers you, change the prescription.
I like being whacked out.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. My date's brother just came into town, and unless I can find a date for him so we can double, well, the whole evening's gonna be called off. So what do you say? Would you please be a friend and go out with him?
Sure, I'm game.
Next time, Sophie. Dorothy, what do you say?
Oh, honey, I'd really love to go, but as you can see, I'm busy.
Busy? You're playing cards.
We are not playing cards. We are playing gin rummy.
And she thinks that if we've been doing it for 30 years, she hasn't beaten me once.
Tonight's going to be different. Tonight, the 30 years of humiliation ends.
Ooh, I'm so scared. My dentures are chattering.
Hi. Oh, Rose, honey, are you up for a night on the town with two handsome, eligible bachelors?
Thanks for asking, but I don't think so. I'm not that interested in dating anymore.
Now, you know that's not true, honey, or you'd let your hair go natural.
You know what my problem really is? I'm spoiled. I had a long and wonderful marriage with the perfect man. Everyone seems so ordinary after Charlie.
Honey, it's just for dinner, and Charles would want you to eat.
Oh, Rose, be a friend. If you don't go, I can't go.
I know I'm going to regret this, and I know I'm going to have a miserable time, but I'll go.
Oh, that's the spirit. I'll go call the boys.
Rose, why do you look so depressed?
I'm tired of going out and not enjoying myself. All the men I meet act so old. Last week, I went out with this man that talked for 2 hours about his prostate problems. I lived in Minnesota for 51 years. I never even heard of a prostate.
Honey, they don't have them there. It's too cold.
Hey, Dorothy, you should be going on this date. At least you'd have some fun.
Nothing could be more fun than beating my mother at cards tonight.
What's the name of the game? Gin. Gin.
Dorothy, what's the matter? Something wrong?
The thrill of victory. The agony of defeat.
I don't know why you play cards with your mother. It just makes you crazy.
You're absolutely right, Blanche. This has gone on far too long. Mom, I am not playing gin with you anymore.
You'll be back. You know why? You're too competitive. It's always been your worst feature. Actually, your ears are your worst feature. But competitive is right up there.
Do you believe that?
No, I always thought your bony feet were your worst feature. Nighty-night.
Wait a minute. You haven't told me about the double date.
It was a complete disaster.
Oh, you mean Rose and her guy didn't hit it off?
Oh, no, they got along just great. It was my escort who turned out to be the dud. Next time, I'm going to date both brothers before I give one away.
Hi, I hear you had a great time tonight.
It was the best. I haven't laughed so much or acted so silly since I was a teenager. You know what we did?
What?
We ran a toll booth. Arnie said he just did it because it was there. Oh, he is the most outrageous, unpredictable man I've ever met.
Jeffrey's on a low-sodium diet.
I can't remember when I had so much fun. We went dancing at the beachcomber. We're going to go back again tomorrow night.
Jeffrey doesn't dance. He says it makes his ankles swell.
Honey, I think it's terrific that you had a good time tonight.
I have you two to thank for it. Good night.
Night. Blanche, come on now. Be happy for her. She finally met someone. I mean, you go out with lots of interesting guys.
Name one.
How about that coach from the Miami Dolphins?
Oh, yeah. That night was kind of fun. The training room, the whirlpool, the adhesive tape. Name another one.
Honey, take a cold shower.
Oh, Dorothy, would you please open this jar of macadamia nuts for me?
Can't get it open?
Oh, I didn't try. I don't want to risk cracking a nail.
What are these, claws?
I figured you wouldn't mind, seeing as how you work with your hands all day.
I'm a teacher. I grade papers. I don't shuck oysters.
I'm going next door to Frida Goodson's. We're having a club meeting.
I didn't know you were in a club.
Yeah, a bunch of us get together and send our pictures into Willard Scott with a note saying we're 100.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
You got a better way to get on the Today Show? Will you take it inside, Rose? This isn't the French Quarter.
You'll think about next week, Rose.
I will, Arnie.
Talk to you soon.
Well, it looks like you and Arnie are getting pretty serious.
Honey, are you all right?
I'll be fine.
Is this about Arnie?
No, Blanche. She's upset because they keep changing the taste of Coke.
Arnie wants me to go away with him on a cruise to the Bahamas.
Oh. Oh, and you're upset because he wants you to pay your own way?
I'm upset because we'll be all alone in the middle of the ocean on a ship in a stateroom with a bed. Oh, I don't know what to do. I haven't been with a man in that special way since Charlie died.
Get out of here.
It's true. Charlie was the only lover I ever had, and my first time was on our wedding night.
Get out of here.
Oh, back off, Blanche. Not all of us are classified by the Navy as a friendly port.
Maybe it sounds strange, but without Charlie, I thought that part of my life was over. I never gave it a second thought.
Until now? Then I think you should go on the cruise. Honey, if the situation is right, you'll know it.
I'm not sure I'm ready.
Oh, honey, I know what you're going through. The bottom line is, if you take a chance in life, sometimes good things happen, sometimes bad things happen. But honey, if you don't take a chance, nothing happens.
I'm going to take a chance.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Well, I have to look in my closet. I don't even know what to wear for the first night on the ship.
A life jacket and a great big smile.
You startled me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Next time I'll knock.
Like your bathroom.
Yeah. Kids gave it to me for Father's Day.
I wish I had that knack. Picking out unusual gifts. Is it terry cloth?
Yeah, I think it is.
Terry cloth wears a long time. It's a nice fabric.
Yeah, it's perfect for a robe. Well, I guess it's time to turn in.
I guess.
You're not tired?
Not really.
Me neither. If you like dancing,
Oh, I'd love to. I can be dressed and back in that ballroom in 10 minutes.
No, Rose, we don't have to go through all that trouble. I bought this for my grandson. Sounded so good, I kept it for myself.
Oh, I love Glenn Miller. I met my my husband at a Glenn Miller dance. It wasn't really the Glenn Miller Orchestra. It was Dick Singleton and the Singletones. Their motto was, if you close your eyes, you think it's Glenn Miller. Believe me, no matter what you did, you knew it was Dick Singleton.
Rose, you're one of a kind.
That's what my husband used to say. You know, in a lot of ways, you remind me of Charlie. The way you laugh, the way you dance, even the
Rose,
way...
I'm not Charlie. I'm Arnie Peterson from Plainfield, New Jersey. If you like me, it's for who I am, not for who I remind you of.
I do like you, Arnie Peterson.
I like you too, Rose Nyland.
Can't sleep either.
Want some tea?
Oh, please. Watch what you're grabbing. I got a specimen in there.
I wonder what Rose is doing right now.
You mean you wonder if she's doing it right now?
I just wonder if maybe we didn't push her into something too fast.
What I can't understand is how in the world she managed to wait 15 years.
How long did you wait after George died?
Till the paramedics came. As the Reverend was performing the funeral service, I knew for sure that he wanted me. I'd always known that there'd been something between us. Sometimes from the pulpit, he'd be talking about sin. He'd look straight at me. We couldn't do anything about it because he was married, but after his wife died, there was no stopping him. So? Well, we could finally consummate our long and burning passion. It took about 10 minutes. He wore his watch and his socks. I never saw him again. Your father didn't even take off his pants. What about you, Dorothy? Who was the first after Stan? The divorce lawyer.
How did you know?
It's always the divorce lawyer.
Oh, it was a terrible time for me. You know, I'd gone on an eating binge when Stan left, and I put on quite a bit of weight. Plus, I was not a 20-year-old. You know, when you're 20, no matter what you do, everything stays where it's supposed to. Now, when you lean over, it looks like somebody's let the air out of your face.
What?
Honey, lean over a mirror sometime and take a look at yourself.
Where's a mirror? There's one in the tool drawer.
I think you better take a sedative before you look.
Don't be silly. I look at my face all the time. How different could it be leaning over? Oh, my God! Oh, my God, Dorothy, why didn't you tell me about this before?
Only on your back much. That way everything slides back and you look like you just had a facelift.
Oh, you're right. I'm gorgeous. I'm going to have to meet men lying down. I thought you did.
Of course, that way, not only does your face fall back, but your chest does too. Unfortunately, it falls back and off to the side.
Rose, are you still in there? This is crazy. Look, I talked to the purser. Another cabin is available, and I'll move to it. But I need to go in the bathroom, Rose. I hate to go anywhere without my active fed. Good morning.
I can't let you see my eyes. They look terrible from crying.
Rose, you couldn't possibly look terrible to me. I left my contact lenses in the bathroom.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Yeah. Can be awkward.
I thought I could do it. I really did, and then I couldn't. You see, it would have been the first time since my husband died.
I figured it was the first time. It's been 15 years since he died. Boy, he must have been something.
This may sound silly, but it's true. I felt I would be unfaithful to Charlie if I slept with you.
Rose, it's not silly. I felt that way when my wife died.
You did?
Absolutely. Of course, I didn't let that stop me.
You mean you just make love and feel lousy?
Well, I'd feel lousy about it, but otherwise I'd feel terrific. Look, that's the difference between men and women, I guess. We can do it no matter what. Rose, I adored Molly, my wife. We were married 34 years. Never slept with another woman. I looked, I enjoyed, I patted a few bottoms. But that was it, Rose. No, Molly was my world. Then one day, a drunk in a Chevy took my world away. For a year, I was a zombie. I dressed, I worked, I slept. For fun, I ate onion sandwiches. Then, one day, my daughter sat me down. She said, Mom would hate what you're doing. She would say, Arnie, who are you saving yourself for? I'm dead. And I'm not in heaven if I have to worry about you. That convinced me. I wonder what Charlie would say if he knew.
Probably the same thing Molly said.
Molly didn't actually say that, Rose.
There's something else.
Oh?
I might kill you.
Hey, what are you talking about?
I've never told anybody this in my life, but my husband died while he was making love to me. And I'm afraid if we make love, I'll kill you.
If you haven't made love in 15 years, that's a possibility. Rose, don't worry about it. Listen, I had a checkup a couple of weeks ago. I got the heart of a 12-year-old. Rose, whatever you want to do is fine with me. I just like being with you. Hey, I better pack my stuff.
Arnie?
Yeah.
Sit down. Hold me.
Buzz off.
I'll spot you 25 points.
Enough already. I'm not going to play cards with you anymore.
Why not?
Why should I? You're the only one who gets any enjoyment out of it.
Cards bore me to tears.
Then why do you play?
I like the talking.
The what?
The talking. You and I had some of our best talks over a game of gin rummy. I don't know why, it just seemed easier for both of us to open up while we were playing cards. Your Aunt Jean was the same way. During a pinochle game, she told me that she swam nude in a pool with Charles Boyer.
Aunt Jean, you never told me that.
I would have gotten around to it, but we stopped playing cards.
Rose is back. Her taxi just pulled up.
Oh, I wonder if she had a great time on that cruise.
She did if she fooled around.
I can't wait to find
Oh,
out.
come on now, it's none of our business.
I bet she did.
I bet she got cold feet.
Now listen, I want to know just as much as you do, but what happened between her and Arnie is private. If she wants to talk about it, fine. But if she doesn't, I don't want anybody asking any embarrassing questions.
Came back. So, did you and Arnie play Find the Cannoli? What?
Nothing, Rose.
Just sit down here, honey, and tell us all about your trip.
Oh, it was fabulous. The food was delicious, the weather was absolutely gorgeous, and the activities on board ship, well, the list goes on forever. Masquerade balls, hootenannies, tours at the engine room, fashion shows, jazzercise, Las Vegas night, Monte Carlo night, Rio night, Riviera
Who
night.
cares, Rose? Did you and Arnie hit the sheets or not?
Dorothy! Some women don't kiss and tell.
Oh, shoot, honey, that's half the fun. Most of the boys I dated in college were just for the stories.
You must have more stories than O. Henry.
I'm gonna unpack.
Now, this isn't fair. You have to tell us.
No, you don't. But if you go out that door and don't come back in, we'll know you didn't. And if you do come back, that means you did.
It was wonderful.
Oh, honey, this is terrific.
Oh, I'm so happy, and I have you two to thank for it. You two? Don't you think Arnie should get at least an honorable mention? I want you to know, going on this cruise changed my life. Being with Arnie made me realize that I can care for a man again without feeling guilty about it. Oh, it's a nice feeling to know that when one part of your life is over, another part can begin. Now I'm really going to unpack.
Oh, let me help you, honey. I'll get the juicy details.
Ma, Persian rummy?
500 points?
Penny a point.
You deal. I meant to tell you, I got a card from Gloria Pelizzato today.
Oh, how many stamps did she use? Gloria Pelizzado's been dead for 2 years.
Who said Gloria Pelizzato? I said Flo Pelizzato. Why don't you pay attention?
How is Flo?
Oh, beautiful. She and her second husband, Pete, are in Rome. You remember Pete, the man you could have had?
I did have him. That's why I didn't want him.
You and Pete? You never told me that.
Later. First, I want to hear about Aunt Jean and Charles Boyer.
Oh, well, you know your Aunt Jean. She was always 2 steps away from the gutter. Anyway, where's so much of the
Thank you for being a friend.
You know, we haven't slept together since I was a little girl.
Thank God.
I used to get into your bed whenever I had that dream about the bear.
Yeah, the bear dream.
I hated that dream.
A bear is eating you. What's to love? You were so cute. You were always so polite when you woke me. Mommy, I'm having a bad dream. Can I come in?
I felt so safe with you.
Listen, I felt safe with you when you were 3.
And you always used to smell from a Midnight in Paris perfume.
Better than this, huh?
It sure was nice.
It still is.
Good night, Ma.
Good night, pussycat. thought you were in bed.
I couldn't sleep, so I went out and got a pizza. Made a few friends, and we decided to have a party.
David, this is an inconvenience. I mean, it is 2 o'clock in the morning. Now, please, ask your friends to leave.
Come on, girls. Relax, loosen up. Your life's too short, especially for you guys.
David, I'll get the melon boiler.
Take it easy, ladies. Don't get your support hose in a knot.
That does it. The party is over. Everybody out. 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 Not you. Out. It's really been lovely. And if anything is missing, I will give your names to every narc in this city. David, clean up this mess and then go to bed.
And why don't you clean up the mess yourself? I mean, what's the big deal? We were just having some fun. You know that those happen to be my friends you just threw out? You know, this really stinks. Well, what am I supposed to do for the next 2 weeks? Just sit around and listen to your arteries harden?
You stop that.
You know something? I am having a real problem with your attitude.
Oh, really? Well, you can all just kiss my attitude.
You wouldn't let me get the melon boiler, so I improvised. Is that all you Italians know how to do, scream and hit? No, we also know how to make love and sing opera.
Mom, you had no right to hit him. Oh, Blanche, I'm so sorry. She should not have done that.
Well, I have to go talk to David. I feel just awful about this. This is like a long day's journey into light.
Night, Rose.
Night, Dorothy. David, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just that nobody ever hit me before. I think I should go home.
Oh, honey, you can't go home. There's nobody there to take care of you.
It's okay. I'd rather be there alone than trapped here with you. Besides, I can take care of myself. Been doing it long enough.
What do you mean?
All Mom and Dad ever do is fight. They don't even know I exist.
Have you tried telling them how you feel?
They wouldn't listen.
I'm listening.
Only because they dump me on you and you feel you have to.
No.
Well, you don't have to.
David.
Just leave me alone.
Trim the hedges, mow the lawn, paint the patio furniture, wash the windows, clean out the garage, scrub the denture cup. I added that. I hate doing it. This is too much. I can't ask him to do this.
Of course you can.
Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
God, I wish I'd said that.
I don't see how doing all these chores is going to make him feel loved.
Look, Blanche, the one thing that David has never had in his life is structure. Now, doing chores will give him a little responsibility. He might even start feeling good about himself.
And start hating me if I ask him to do all this.
Now, listen, Blanche, you do what is best for David, not what is easiest for you.
You know, we had chores on the farm. Both boys and girls. And when we'd finished, we had such a feeling of accomplishment. We had to feed the chickens, slop the hogs, muck the stalls. Please, I'm trying to eat here. And after I finished all that, I still had to take care of Larry, my one-eyed pig.
What did you people do? Run a farm for handicapped animals?
But you grew up in the country. David's a city boy.
Oh, but Blanche, come on. I'm from New York. I did chores. I made the beds, I washed the dishes, scoured the pots, cleaned the bathroom, folded the laundry, took out the garbage.
My, did you attend a military school? No, she lived with me. Did they have chores in Sicily? Are you kidding? They invented chores in Sicily. Crossing the street without getting pregnant was a chore in Sicily.
He's never mentioned Sicily.
I guess when I was little, I didn't have to do anything. And I raised my daughter the same way. So that's why David is the way he is now, so it's all my fault.
Oh, now, Blanche, you can't blame yourself for David.
You're right. It's my mother's fault. I am going to give this list to David and see that he starts right away. How is it possible to get pregnant in Sicily just by crossing the street? Cheap Chianti and narrow streets.
If you wait a couple minutes, I'll make you some sandwiches. Where are you going?
I don't know.
How are you getting there?
I'll take a bus.
I see. And when the bus gets to you don't know where, what will you do then?
Get a job?
Really?
Yeah.
As what? Secretary of State?
I gotta go.
So you're just gonna wimp out, huh?
I'm not wimping out.
What do you call this?
Why should I stay here when I got all this crappy stuff to do? And no one likes me anyway.
You know, first of all, buddy boy, life is full of crappy stuff to do. It's everywhere, so you better get used to it. The president has crappy stuff to do. Second of all, your grandmother happens to like you. My mother likes you. She doesn't hit anyone unless she really cares. Take it from me. And I happen to like you.
Life stinks.
I know. Things are tough at home, and that really does stink. But you have a choice. You can tough it out, or you can let it beat you. But right now you're here, and this doesn't have to stink. And if you stay and work at it, and everything turns out, you'll have a place to visit when the things at home really get to stink.
I just can't, come here whenever.
You can just, come here whenever.
Well, I don't mind the garden. But it's like the vacuuming I hate. That's like for girls.
Yeah, well, we can renegotiate. I'll do the vacuuming if you'll, learn English. I'll fix you something to eat.
All right, now, attention everyone. I want to propose a toast. To Dorothy Zbornak, who got an A in her French class, proving that you can teach an old dog new tricks. And if anyone knows about tricks...
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Or should I say, merci beaucoup, mes amis.
Oh, my, that was impressive. Jane Goodall once taught an ape to rumba. That's impressive.
Now, I would like to propose a toast to David, who in the past week has proven that he is one damn good kid.
Here, here.
You know, it's really been interesting. I got hit, did chores, learned all about handicapped animals. All in all, it hasn't been half bad. And if it's all right with you, I wouldn't mind living here full time.
Well, I would certainly have to discuss that with your parents.
Oh, Mom and Dad will say yes. Well, they'll be as happy with the idea as I am. I'm gonna get some ice cream.
Wait up, I'll show you where I hide the good stuff. Call his mother.
Blanche, what are we going to do?
You think I should call his mother?
I really think you should.
All right, I will. I don't want to send him back to an unhappy home, but we're grandmothers. It wouldn't be fair to be this old and have to raise children. Hello, baby. It's Mama. Well, I'm fine, honey. I'm just fine. I'm calling you about David. No, he's fine. Matter of fact, he's so happy here, Janet, that I've decided to keep him and raise him myself. You heard me. Well, he says that you and Michael spend so much time arguing that you don't have time for him. Don't you take that tone with me, Missy. Yes, I realize you're his mother. Well, no, I don't don't suppose I can stop you if you insist on coming and getting him. But you let me tell you this. If you and Michael don't straighten up and give that boy the love and attention he deserves, I will kick your uppity butt till hell won't have it again. She'll call us right back. She has to wake up the Yankee. Well done, Wedge.
Oh, absolutely. Nice bluff.
That was no bluff. I meant every word of it. I would love to have a chance to raise David. I might make up for the mess I made with Jack. I still wish you'd let us drive you to the airport.
Oh, my cab's already here. Besides, I've seen the way you all drive.
Oh.
I miss you guys.
It's nice of your folks to let you join them in Hawaii.
Yeah, they've never ignored me on an island before.
David, you listen to me. Now, they want the three of you to start over from scratch, so the least you can do is meet them halfway.
I'll try.
And it'll be easier than you think.
Yeah, especially now that you have an alternative. If things get too tough at home, you can always come here and live with us.
Well, bye, honey.
Do it. Lose. See you, Slugger.
Run. Sweet. Oh, I hope he's gonna be all right. Oh, Doctor, that was so sweet of you. Telling him he could come live with us.
I meant it.
It's gonna be awfully quiet around here without him. I'll say, no more listening to Dorothy snore.
I do not snore.
Please, I had to turn you from the window so you wouldn't inhale the drapes.
thing for me now. It is spending time with you. I want to stay with you forever so that I can see you, love you, and care for you. I feel magical when you are around me. I feel that there is a connection of the heart and soul. Your love gives me a fire that I can internally feel. Baby, say yes, you are the light of my life. My love will never change. Do you know what is a crazy thing for me? have seen love before, but I never felt that great before. I can say proudly that I love you and your love is great. You are such an amazing man. I have seen love before, but I never felt that great before. I can say proudly that I love you and your love is great. You are such an amazing man. You have awakened a part of me. You have created something I've never knew. You not only care about me, but you always respect me as I am. You have accepted a part of me, and that makes all the difference to me. You are such an amazing man. I have seen love before, but I never felt that great before. I can say proudly that I love you and your love is great. You are such an amazing man. I have seen love before, but I never felt that great before. I can say proudly that I love you and your love is great. You are such an amazing man. You have awakened a part of me. You have created something I've never knew. You not only care about me, but you always respect me as I am. You have accepted a part of me, and that makes all the difference to me. You are such an amazing man. You have awakened a part of me. You have created something I've never knew. You not only care about me, but you always respect me as I am. You have accepted a part of me, and that makes all the difference to me. You are such